Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a review first impressions demo of the Juvias Place Masquerade mini palette. So I got this palette in the mail the other day. I ordered it from their website and it's about, with shipping, I think it was about 50 or 60 Australian dollars. And this is what the palette looks like. So it's got some really cool, fun, like pops of colours, and then down the bottom is your transition blending colours to do like smoky eyes and all that jazz. And then you've got a few like highlight shades here. So I really like this palette. I really like this palette. I like that it's got lots of different colours in it and shimmers. Get me out of my comfort zone of doing like warm smoky eyes, which I love. So I'm going to swatch the shades for you now. I'll do the top row first, and this is just one finger swipe. So this is the first row. The dark blue is called Chi, the green is Mali, the ocean blue is Dalia, and then this turquoise blue is called Zola, and they are super pigmented. This is just one swipe. There's no primer on my hand, but my gosh, they're pigmented. So that was the first row that I just swatched, and I've just swatched the second row, which is more of like the purpley tones. So this is the second row. This purple shade is Makita. This matte pinky purple is Zobo. This bronzy red is Calabar, and this pink, shimmery pink, is called Bori. So the mattes aren't as pigmented as the shimmers, but they're still very pigmented. They are blendable. They blend quite nicely. Let me blend a shimmer. The shimmers blend very nicely too. And again, this is one swipe. So pigmented. So that was the second row that I just swatched, and I'm going to swatch the third row now, which is more of the transition shades and the highlight shade. So these are the swatches. This is the highlight shade, it's called Giza, and then this medium matte brown is Burkina, and this beautiful coppery orange is Cairo, and this darker reddy brown plum shade is called Ada. And these mattes are a bit more pigmented than the colour Zobo, I think because of the formula and the types of colours. So definitely love this row. My hand is getting so busted up. Thank God for makeup remover. So again, that was the third row. And I'm just going to do the last row now, which is more of the darker shades to smoke out and some darker shimmers. So this is the fourth row. This shade is called Dalia. It's like champagne-y, coppery shimmer. This matte is called Zulu. It's like a darker brown, warm undertone. This shimmery shade is called Casablanca. It's like a coppery shimmer. Beautiful. And then the last dark brown is called Fulani. I'm sorry about my pronunciations of these shades. They're quite unique names. But definitely love this row. These shimmers are stunning. So this is the fourth row. And now I'm going to use them on my eyes, do a little tutorial. I'm going to dip my brush into Burkina as my transition shade, and I've dipped my brush in just once, tapping off the excess, and then I'm going to put that in my upper crease. And you can see how pigmented and easy to blend these shadows are, just using some big circular motions to buff out these edges. I'm then going to pick up Dalia on a MAC 239. I'm going to push this all over my eyelid. I primed my eyelids with concealer. I didn't use like a eye primer per se. I just used my concealer and the powder that I was using. So I haven't got like a long wearing eye primer on. But you can see, you can build up these, cut these shimmery shades really easily. And the pigment is there. I'm sure if you wet your brush with Fix Plus, it would bring out the intense shimmer even more. And then just back to my Smith brush. This has no extra product on it. I'm just going to blend these edges. I'm actually going to move to a smaller brush. This is kind of mixing with my transition shade. So this is the Smith 230 brush. Just keep that in the crease. And the shimmer shades blend really well. Just picking up a little bit more of burkina on my Smith 232. Then back to Dalia, just to re-intensify after blending. Just going to pick up a bit of Zulu, actually maybe fulani, just a tiny bit on my Morphe M433, which is very similar to the Smith 230. Put that in the crease, just to deepen this crease. And on top of this Dalia colour, I'm going to add Zola, this like turquoisey blue shade, just on the other side of my MAC 239. Just on the centre, just to give a really nice pop. And there's not really any fallout with these shimmer shades, so there's, you can see under the eye it's very clear. And just back to the Morphe brush and just blend the edges. Just taking this really random flat shader brush. It's from Juvias, I don't know. And I'm just going to pick up some of Mali, this really nice green, and just spritz my brush with some MAC Fix Plus or any setting spray that you have. And I'm just going to put that right in the centre. Feather it out ever so gently. Just picking up some of Zulu, that turquoisey blue on my Smith 230, and just blending the edge. And then I'm going to pick up Chi on a Wetnwild smoky liner brush and just put this under on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with a little bit of burkina. And then for my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to use Giza. And for my liner, I'm going to use Colourpop's Cream Gel Liner in Bee Sting, which is just a really nice blue. Just going to curl my lashes. Sorry, my camera stopped recording, but all I've done is add some mascara. This is the Armani Exceptional Volume Excess Volume Mascara. And I'm just going to add a second coat anyway, just to make my lashes a bit more voluminous. And just some to the bottom. I'm just going to add a bit more of the blue liner just to my upper waterline. And you can definitely add false lashes if you want to add false lashes, but I want to leave it like this so you can still see the eye shadow and the pop of green that we've got going on. But that's it for the eyes. I really like the way that it turned out. These shadows are amazing. The shimmers are pigmented and beautiful and just stunning. Can't say much more. And the mattes are really pigmented, easy to blend, and there are the perfect colours just to create lots of different looks in this palette. So I would definitely recommend purchasing this palette. It's absolutely stunning. You can create so many different looks with it. I can't wait to try some more colourful looks, and definitely use these warm tones for a look soon. And this comes in like a larger version as well. I bought the mini, it's a bit cheaper, that's why I went for it. But they're the exact same colours. The pans are bigger and the palette's bigger, but these are the exact same colours that are in it. And I love this palette. Definitely going to see myself getting a lot of use out of it. And I really like the way this eye look turned out. And I hope you enjoyed this review, first impressions, demo kind of videos. And I'll see you next time.